Hello everybody, welcome back. In this video, we'll share a complete list of all upcoming Marvel movies, which as we know are in the works until 2022 and beyond. Well, we will start right after the break. If you want to get in shape but have no idea what to start with, we recommend the free Satka program. During 100 days, you'll be given all the necessary information on training, nutrition, and related topics. There is an online version and a mobile application for iOS and Android, which have been used by more than 350,000 people. Worth a try! Check the link in the description and start your journey to the perfect body right now. Black Widow. The long-awaited movie Black Widow, which will be released on May 1st, 2020, opens Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It'll be a continuation of Captain America: Civil War and a prequel to Avengers: Infinity War. This film should complete the story of Natasha Romanoff in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so the character Florence Pugh, as Yelena Belova, is likely to become the new Black Widow, as it was in the comics. And the main villain will be Taskmaster, a mercenary who can copy the movements of his opponents. The scriptwriters promise us exciting action scenes, and appearance of the Soviet equivalent of Captain America, the Red Guardian, and much more. In general, all in the best spy traditions. The Eternals. This film will be created based on the Marvel comics of the same name. Eternals scriptwriters will tell us about the godlike creatures that were created by the Celestials and are called to protect the Earth from evil, the terrible Deviants. A list of actors who play new characters will not leave anyone indifferent. Angelina Jolie as Thena, Richard Madden Icarus, Kumail Nanjiani, Kingo, Lauren Ridloff, Makari, Brian Tyree Henson, Phastos, Selma Hayek Ajax, Leah McHugh Sprite, Don Lee Gilgamesh, Barry Kogan Druig, Gemma Chan Cersei, Kit Harington Black Knight. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Marvel has promised us Asian superheroes a long time ago, and now it happened. In 2021, we'll have an opportunity to watch the battle of the Asian superhero Shang-Chi, whose role is played by Simu Liu, and the forces of evil in the image of Mandarin, played by Tony Leung. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The continuation of the story of Dr. Stephen Strange has long been waiting for, because it is this hero who can show us other worlds and threats that come from there. It was stated that the film will be shot in the style of horror, which makes it the first scary film of the MCU, and the film events are directly related to the series WandaVision. Elizabeth Olsen will also appear in the film, repeating the role of Scarlet Witch. Spider-Man 3. Very fortunate for the fans, Sony and Disney made a new deal whereby Tom Holland's Spider-Man stays in the MCU. It's not known how the story will continue for Parker in the third film, given that his identity was revealed, and people think that he is a villain. Rumor has it that the main antagonist that Peter will face may be Kraven the Hunter and his half-brother Chameleon. Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder becomes the final film of Phase 4. Thor will be the first Marvel character to receive 4 solo films. Chris Hemsworth is glad. He really liked his role, but now the plot will not be built only around Odin's son. Director Taika Waititi returns to the screens the old love of Thor, Jane Foster, performed by Natalie Portman, who will become the female embodiment of God of Thunder. The role of Valkyrie, who became the King of Asgard, will be repeated by Tessa Thompson. She will search for the Queen, thereby becoming the first major LGBT character of the MCU. Well, we figured out Phase 4, but Kevin Feige lifts a veil from other projects that are in development now and are likely to become part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 5. Let's see what they will surprise us with. Black Panther 2. This is so far the only film from Phase 5, whose premiere date is already known, May 6, 2022. The director feels responsible for the Black Panther sequel. The first part turned out to be very successful. Now we hope to see the rise of the MCU newcomer, T'Challa, as a king. Blade. Well, we know almost nothing about Blade, but after the rights to it were transferred to Marvel again in 2013, the reboot of Blade cannot but rejoice. Since the appearance of a vampire hunter in the MCU is very unusual, especially performed by the Oscar-winning Mahershala Ali, who will win our recognition. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Guardians of the Galaxy simply blew up the Marvel Cinematic Universe at the time, and in 2019 at Comic-Con, Kevin Feige confirmed work on the continuation of the movie. After scandals surrounding James Gunn's remarks, He was reinstated as director of the film, but filming will not begin until 2020, when Gunn will complete work on Suicide Squad for DC. Captain Marvel 2. Brie Larson will again play the role of the most powerful superhero in the universe. Perhaps this time, Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, will join her, who has the ability of shape-shifting and healing factor. It is unclear whether Captain Marvel 2 will take place between the events of the first film and Endgame, or after the victory over Thanos. There are many plot options for the sequel, and we can only wait. Fantastic Four. And now, after everyone forgot about them, Marvel decides to join the Fantastic Four and reload the failed 21st Century Fox movie, and raise them to the level that they deserve. In addition, it is rumored that Marvel Studios is already in the early stages of developing a solo film about Silver Surfer. X-Men. We don't know exactly what the film about mutants will be called, but the studio is actively developing it and promises to find an approach that will completely distinguish the new X-Men story from the usual 21st Century Fox movie series. Well, now let's talk about the other not yet officially announced Marvel projects. Ant-Man and the Wasp sequel. Peyton Reed and Marvel were hoping for the continuation of Ant-Man and the Wasp, even before the release of the first part, and now they're thinking over a possible plot. But there's no official information so far. Deadpool 3. After Disney took over 21st Century Fox, we were worried about whether Deadpool 3 will be released or not. Bob Iger, Disney's CEO, said that they would integrate Deadpool with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but the character's processing for a lower age rating is also possible. Well, as for some certainty in life, Ryan Reynolds will repeat the role of Wade Wilson for Deadpool 3. Avengers 5. The next film about the Avengers team will not be released soon, but Kevin Feige teased the future, saying that they will become a very different team than we've seen before, consisting of new superheroes and some old favorites. Well, that's it. Which movie do you expect the most? Share your opinion in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more Marvel updates.